Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. All right, today I'm going to do probably a recipe you have all heard of before, and I'm gonna twist it. And I've never had it, but I've read about it, and I gotta see if it lives up to the hype. So if you've ever had Mississippi pot roast, that's what some people call it, or Mississippi crack pot roast, that's what we call it, and other people call it that. That's an amazing pot roast. And it's a slow cooked roast over 8 hours. You don't lift the lid, and it literally shreds. It is amazing. Well, apparently there's Mississippi chicken, guys. Mississippi chicken. But it's not gonna shred because it's a 30-minute meal. I'm all about a 30-minute meal, but the ingredients are the same with one twist at the end if you want to. And I may or may not do that. If you want to make it in the crock pot and do the same thing for, they say 5 hours, not 8 hours, because chicken doesn't take as long to cook, you will get shreddable chicken. The way we're doing it, it will not be shreddable chicken. We're just cooking it to 165. It will have some of the juices, and supposedly the flavor is amazing. You'll never make chicken the same again. And they even say move over Mississippi pot roast. I don't know, but I gotta try. There's one ingredient I don't put in, which is the pepperoncinis. I put it in occasionally for my husband, but my daughter and I don't like pepperoncinis. Okay, to all of you out there, if you like your pepperoncinis, just throw some on the top. It is listed in the ingredients. I'm not doing it. Everything else I'm keeping the same. So here we go. We have a 9x13 lightly greased pan and 4 large chicken breasts. Now what I did is I just really quickly with a meat tenderizer flattened them all out so that they're gonna cook evenly, because chicken breasts tend to be fatter in the middle and thinner on the outside, and you're gonna get that 165 but not in the middle. You wanna make sure you're 165 all the way around, so no matter where you check, you're ready to serve the family. So I went ahead and did that. It also makes the chicken look like you have a bigger piece of chicken. Nothing wrong with that. So to that, you add a packet of ranch, a packet of au jus, and a stick of butter. And if you want pepperoncinis, throw some on top too. You do not cover this one. You preheat the oven to 425. So that's that. I have already lightly greased the pan. I've put in my chicken breasts, and you can tell they look a little bit big because I've already flattened them out. Doesn't really matter which one you grab first. You're gonna use the whole thing. It does make a little less juice than on a pot roast because red meat naturally has more fat. But it will make some. Wow. Okay. To me that seems like a lot because I'm used to doing it over an entire roast. All right, next up, our ranch. I mean, you could at least say this prep is pretty easy. By the way, it comes in at 1.25 total carbs and net carbs. There's no fiber. So it's the exact same. I took my stick of butter, and I'm gonna do 4 pats per piece of chicken. Just like so. And if you hear singing in the background, I apologize about that. We have Mother's Day coming up this weekend, so depending on what year you see this, and my husband's on the praise team at our church, and he's practicing. All right. Make sure you use unsalted butter. There's plenty of salt in the seasoning packs. You do not need any extra salt. Okay. And then think about a vegetable that you might want to use some of the sauce that you're gonna get off of this to help season. I am gonna be air frying some asparagus with no seasonings. I'm just gonna give it a quick, let me try this real quick. I'm just going to do at 400 for 10 minutes, do a little shake after 5, but I'm gonna just do some asparagus, plain, because I'm gonna use this as my seasoning for the asparagus. Pretty nice and easy. So at this time, this is set. It literally goes in the oven for 30, unless you want to do the twist. So I haven't set my timer yet. They recommend provolone in the last 10 minutes for the chicken, not the pot roast. But they say that there's something about provolone cheese or a smoked white cheese. I have some provolone cheese. We used it last week. I made in a previous video, you'll see the Philly cheesesteak foil packet recipe. So I have some provolone cheese left over from doing that recipe last week. If you want to go scroll and find that one's one of my husband's favorites. So I am going to set it for 20 and put some provolone cheese on top. And then I will meet you back here and we'll see. Is this totally gonna blow my mind? We're gonna find out. See you back here when the Mississippi chicken is done. All right, you gotta say that chicken looks really good. I went ahead, plated it up with the asparagus and then drizzled some of the juice on top of both. All right, moment of truth, because this was only a 30-minute bake. Let me let you know if Mississippi chicken is as good as the Mississippi roast. Well, that's pretty good. That was really pretty good. That is really good. That was just really good. I'm not gonna lie, that is really good. I definitely even like the provolone cheese with it, but all the flavors mix well. I really think you guys are gonna like it. Whether you make the roast or whether you make the chicken, they're both great meals. If you have a family, feed a family. If you're alone, make 4, eat them throughout the week. I'm already looking forward to my lunch tomorrow because we made an extra. So I hope nobody wants to claim it tonight because it's mine. It is great. So until next time, go make this. I have the link for the recipe and then I typed up the nutrition facts. It's an amazing dish. All right, see you next time. Bye.